Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. How's it going? Hey, hit the thumbs up. I keep forgetting to ask. Today we're going to take a look at Mercury Retrograde, and then we're going to take a look at September 27th through October 3rd, because we're already freaking all the way over into October already. Your overall energy for this week, you have peach, inhale a breath of life, and red, free yourself from pain. So for some of you, literally breathing through the pain. Ooh. So for those of you that are having a baby, congratulations. For others, it feels like a birthing process. It feels like a birthing process, either working your way through a negative situation by using breath work to help you release the negative energy, getting out and going for a walk to change and shift your energy. What are you doing for fun? So some of you really need to get outside. So this is about releasing and letting go of things that the time has come to let go of. So again, some of you are having a baby. That's really cool. All right, so Mercury Retrograde. Mercury Retrograde is happening. It moves in retrograde already. I'm having trouble. At 1:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. So less than 12 hours from when I'm recording this. So bear with me. It's Mercury is at 25 degrees of Libra. It's going to back up to 10 degrees of Libra. Currently at 10 degrees of Libra, we have Mars. So as Mercury is backing up, Mars is moving forward. Mars likes to take a lot of action. Air feeds fire. Mars is a fire sign. So Mars really wants to rush something forward, and I can't encourage you enough. I cannot encourage you nearly enough to slow down and to double check everything. So all the Mercury retrograde things, rewrite, review, rework, those kinds of things. And what is it that you're working on? Well, for some of you, it could be relationship matters because it is happening in your house of relationships. If you are a Virgo, an Aries rising, but for others of you, this could be that idea that you planted the seed of back on September 6th when Mercury was at 10 degrees of Libra. And that was when we had that new moon that happened in Virgo that was really potent, and it was about planting your seed of intention. So what were you doing on September 6th? What were you focusing on? Because that's going to grow. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some nurturing. So you may have already taken some steps toward that, but they need to be revised. They need to be looked at again. And meanwhile, Mars is going to be charging forward. So trying to keep Mars under control, especially when you're a fire sign such as yourself, your ruling planet, a little complicated. So do what you can. All right, so you have your transformation and gratitude. So gratitude is actually the position of the moon on Tuesday. So there is a need to really you transform your life by being grateful. And being grateful isn't just saying, oh, I'm grateful for this, that, or the other thing. Being is an action word. So how are you being grateful? So if you are feeling abundant in your financial resources, then you tip a little bigger. If you are wanting to increase your financial resources, you tip a little more. Because you're saying, I know I can rely on the universe to open up and give me more. It might be that at the seasonal change, you go into your closet and you go through and you see what, you didn't wear that's in really good shape and you probably won't actually wear it. So maybe it's time to release and let it go, because that is letting the universe know, oh, I have space in my closet to bring in more abundance. So being grateful and transforming your life by understanding that the struggles y'all have been going through, and I know you have been because I've been watching your readings as I do them. That's that red, the release the pain. This is the forgiveness of yourself, the forgiveness of others. That's a great way to transform. That taking that time to heal and allow yourself to become something new and different, a better version of yourself, either emotionally or spiritually or financially, or maybe you made a career change or you're going to make one. There's some kind of a transformation that's occurring here, but it comes from understanding that you have everything that you need inside of you, and if you release and let go of what doesn't serve you and find a way to show gratitude, you will be protected through this process. And then this transformation is occurring. So it's really beautiful. So you have 3 weeks to really work on that. The moon moves into Cancer at 9:34 a.m. on Tuesday, Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. Always adjust for your own time zone. Wow, this is so many. I think this is like the 4th time I've seen this come up. We have close encounters, and look, it's the butterfly again. This butterfly is in a cage, and the one's on the outside. And I read what the book said, but I feel like the one on the outside is saying you can set yourself free. The door's open, just let yourself out. You're only caged if you want to be. You can allow this transformation to happen. Something is calling you to set yourself free, and it says opening to discovery, right? So if you can get out, go discover who you are and what your dreams are. See how the water is in like an emotional discovery here. So the moon at this position this week is about how you feel about relationships and the boundaries around them, the cage, right? And some of this is going to be challenging. What is a safe, healthy boundary for you, and what is not enough of a boundary? You know, what's too much, what's too little? There's a need to make this heart decision about what it is that you want and the way you want to go with this. Venus is going to be talking to Neptune, and so it's definitely about your dreams and what's of value to you and which way you want to go with. And Neptune is in your 12th house of Pisces, so definitely the dreams are really going to be active. Make sure you're writing down any snippets of dreams that you remember when they show up. I feel like they're going to be really important. This is an opportunity to figure out where and how to expand what you want to do. Although I want to say it's not going to be a fast process. But you could start moving in that direction by revitalizing yourself a little bit and giving yourself the space to grow. And again, make sure you're paying attention to the details this week. The moon's going to have, so the moon and Venus and Neptune, they're in a Grand Trine, which is a water trine. So that's on Thursday. This emotional energy is going to be flowing. Not always comfortable for a fire sign, but I think you can use it if you channel it toward what is of value to you, what is it you truly desire. And I want to encourage you to nurture this idea, not just go blurt it out to the world, because on Thursday at 8:53 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the moon is going to move into Leo, and it is difficult aspects that come with this moon in Leo. And so people are going to be like, I don't want to hear it. That's not a great idea. What are you talking about? So I want to encourage you to nurture the idea. I'm sure it's a great idea, but it probably needs some more research. Those RE words always show up when we have Mercury retrograde. But it probably needs a little bit more planning, a little more time to grow, a little more time to mature into something that you can present to somebody, especially if it's your boss at work. You're going to need a few more steps, you know. Answering the questions before they're even asked is how you get something done at work, right? But at home or with your significant others or even with yourself, it's like you don't have all the answers yet. There's more information that needs to come in. So allow the time and the space for that to come in and just surrender to the process of it. Release the need to control the situation and follow the breadcrumbs they just said. So following the breadcrumbs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Virgo also got the jackal, and I think it was Gemini got the sea otter. And see how the sea otter, this is also a card of transformation. Only this is an emotional transformation. By paying attention to what you're feeling, you're going to know how and when to move, which way you go, what the next steps are. Jackal says to look out for the liars. This is about truth. This is what is your truth, and also discerning if what everything you're hearing is truth. And when Mercury is in retrograde, it's kind of got a trickster energy, so watch out for the jackals. You have the wolf. Haven't seen this one yet. This is about being who you really are. Like, this is so interesting because she's standing in the water again. It's almost like face your fears. Face your fears. This looks like the back. This is the front. And she's standing there and she's transforming. And what is she looking at? She's looking at the wolf. And this is about being authentically who you are. Face your fears. Look out for the jackals. Be authentically who you are and allow your life to transform. Open up to new opportunities. Open up. Well, this is a really big week for you. Holy cow. All right. So, there you have it. A couple of things. Again, Friday, everybody's at the stop energy. Saturday's real low energy. So don't overschedule. Give yourself time to figure out what is authentically you, what is really important to you, allow yourself time to just be alone with your thoughts if at all possible. On Sunday at 4:38 p.m., the moon is going to move into Virgo. And when the moon is in Virgo, Mercury is going to trine Jupiter, and so a lot of that brain fog is going to lift. And I think that the least schedule that you can, the more downtime you can put into your weekend coming up here, the more you're actually going to be productive with the thought process. You're not so busy you can't. But I do want to encourage you to get outside and be active, go walk, because but don't put in your headphones. I feel like you're missing half of the experience when you're listening to your headphones. You can go out there and listen to nature and get the messages and really be where you are right there. Breathe in the air. What do you smell? What do you see? What do you feel? Get in touch with your senses and allow yourself to just be right there in that moment, right there. That is medicine. This is great medicine, okay? All right, Aries, you guys take care. Your monthly for October is out, came out last week, and so that means that next week your mid-month comes out. So lots of opportunity to kind of dig in and get a little more help and guidance. And then, of course, we do the weeklies here, but I have a daily card that I pull over on Facebook, so come and join us at Moonlit Waters on Facebook. We look at it from a little different angle, very practical, how do you handle each day kind of thing. So if you want a day-by-day calendar of events, there's where you go. All right, you guys take really good care. Take time to breathe and face your fears. And I think the fears, I mean, that wolf is so big, he's not real. Okay? All right, you guys take care. Talk to you soon.